Hey everyone, today's yoga segment is going to be a modified version of a sun salutation. So for those of you who are new to yoga or new to sun salutations in general, there are a series of poses that take you through full range of motion. They're really energizing, great way to start your day. So we're going to start with a modified version of it. Just in case it's new for you, we're going to slow it down and modify a few poses so it's a little easier for newcomers. So what I want you to do is make sure you roll out your mat, step to the front edge of it, toes together to touch, and toes spread out wide, feet grounded. So rock a little bit back into your heels, into your toes, so that you can feel what we call the four corners of your feet, or that the weight of your body is evenly distributed through all parts of your feet. Draw the belly slightly in, lift the heart and the chest up, relax your shoulders down, and relax your hands by your side with your palms turned to face out. We're going to take 3 breaths. So you're going to inhale, sweep your arms out and up, big circle. Exhale, draw your hands in and back to your heart center. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, stretch and reach out and up. Exhale, heart center. We're going to do that 1 more time. Big stretch out and up. And exhale to heart center. And I just want you to pause here for a moment and set your intention. So choose that word or phrase that describes how you want to feel. Peaceful, energized, calm, balanced. There's no wrong word. Just go ahead and pick something that resonates with you. On your next breath in, go ahead and sweep your arms all the way out and up. I want you to bend your knees and take a dive forward into a forward fold. So if your hamstrings are really tight, you're going to bend your knees a lot. Relax your neck completely so the crown of your head is towards the floor. Inhale, slide your hands to your shins. Stretch your legs out as long as you can. So you're lengthening from the crown of your head to your tailbone, and you feel extension through your spine. As you exhale, round your spine and come back into forward fold. We're going to come all the way back up to standing. So inhale, reach out and up. I'm just turning to the side so you can see different variation. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, big sweep out and up. A little back bend. Exhale, bend your knees, dive forward. Relax your neck completely, chin to chest, nose to knees. Halfway lift, so hands slide to shins. You feel a straight line from the crown of your head out to your tailbone. You may feel a hamstring stretch. Exhale, round your spine, forward fold. Come up to standing, moving really slow. Take a huge breath in, gather that energy and strength. And exhale, draw your hands in and back to heart center and pause. 1 more time. Inhale, big stretch out and up. Exhale, big dive forward. Round your spine, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Huge breath in as you lengthen from your crown to your tailbone. Exhale, forward fold. Now this time we're going to step back into a lunge position. So I want you to go ahead and take a big step back with your right foot. Strengthen through your fingertips. Pull your heart open. So you just think about pulling your chest forward, but pull your shoulders back, and you feel that little lift in your upper chest. Squeeze your right knee as straight as you can get it, but sink your hips really low. You might feel a stretch at the top of the right thigh. Take 1 more breath here, really opening up the chest and sinking the hips low. Now, on your next exhale, I want you to go ahead and release your right knee down to the mat. You're going to point your right toes, and we're going to inhale back into that sun breath. So pressing through your left foot, a little balance element there. So if you weeble wobble, it's okay. Exhale, hands to heart center, and let's do that 2 more times. So with your sun breath, inhale, big stretch out and up. Exhale to heart center. 1 more time. Inhale, big stretch out and up. And now this time you're going to go ahead and take your hands and put them on either side of your left foot. And we're going to step back to child's pose. So just step your left knee back to your right knee and hinge your hips back onto your heels, dropping your forehead down to the mat, coming into child's pose. Reset your intention. On your next inhale, shift into your hands, and you're going to keep your knees bent. So this is a modified version of a sun salutation. So we're just taking little modifications to make it a little bit easier if you're new to it. So knees stay bent to the mat. Spread your fingertips out wide. Press through your palms. You're going to lead with your chest. So you keep your hips up as you lower your chest and belly all the way down to the mat. Now you can go ahead and straighten your legs out. Press through your palms. Inhale, come into a cobra pose. So this is a little back bend. You want to hug your elbows in, slide your shoulders down, stretch and reach through your toes. Now, if your back is a little tweaking, you want to go a little bit lower, that's fine too. Go with what works for you. Take 1 more breath, open and lift your heart, and then release back onto your belly and press back to child's pose, so hips back onto heels. Reset your intention. So reinforcing that mantra, that phrase, how do you want to feel? On your next breath in, you're going to shift your weight forward. Spread your fingertips out really wide. Curl your toes, and we're going to come into downward facing dog. So hinging your tailbone up to the sky. You might want to bend your knees, press your palms, lift your tailbone up higher. Now let's just pedal out the dog a little bit. So you're going to bend your left knee, drop your right heel, get that good stretch through the right calf and ankle. And then bend your right knee, drop your left heel, slow motion. So we're always in such a hurry, right? Let's just really concentrate on moving really slow as you pedal from right to left. Slow everything down. Let's do that one more time on each side. And then go ahead and try to drop both heels down. As you think of pulling your toes up, send the energy up and back through your heels. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose in downward dog. And then look up to your hands and walk your feet forward to the front edge of your mat. So that might take 10 little steps or 2 big steps, whatever works for you. Once you get to the front edge of your mat, make sure you line up your toes. Halfway lift, hands to shins, belly in, shoulders back, lengthen from the crown of your head out through your tailbone. Pull your belly in and up. Exhale, round your spine, come into forward fold, chin to chest, nose to knees. Coming all the way up to standing, we're going to take a huge breath in. And exhale, pause with your hands at heart center. Resetting your intention. Let's begin again. Inhale, big stretch out and up. Reach up and back, open the front of the body. Exhale, big dive out, bending your knees as you come into forward fold. Relax your neck completely, nose to knees. Halfway lift, hands to shins, belly in, shoulders back. And by the way, if you're feeling a little more open in your hamstrings and you want to reach your fingertips out beside your pinky toes, that's fine too. Otherwise, just keeping your hands on your shins is perfect. Coming back to forward fold, relax your neck, chin to chest, and big lunge back with your left foot. Now, fingertips plugged into the floor, so strengthen your fingers. Open and lift your chest. Pull your shoulders back. That's going to help with your posture too. Now, squeeze your left knee really straight, but sink your hips a little bit lower. Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, release your left knee down to the mat. You can point your left toe so the top of your foot is flat to the mat. 3 sun breaths. Push through your right foot. Remember, there's a little bit of a balance element here, so don't worry if you're feeling a little weeble wobbly. It's all good. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Do that 2 more times. Big breath in, big stretch out. Make the biggest circle you can. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Big stretch out and up. This is your inhale. Exhale, pull that positive energy in and back to your heart center. You're going to place your hands on either side of your right foot, and we're stepping to child's pose. So right knee meets the left knee, hips hinge back to the heels, forehead to the mat. Inhale, shift into your hands. So your knees are going to stay bent to the mat, fingertips stretched out wide. Now, when you bend your elbows, I want them to slide right by your rib cage, and you're leading with your chest. So your hips don't come down until your chest and chin touch first. Straighten your legs, point your toes, and lift up through your heart, coming into your back bend or cobra pose. Again, protect your back. Stay a little lower if you need to. Release all the way down onto your belly. Press through your palms, child's pose. Again, resetting your intention every time you come into child's pose. Let's come into downward facing dog from here. Curl the toes, lift the tailbone up, spread the fingertips out wide. Let's walk the dog here again. Bend the left knee, drop the right heel. Bend the right knee, drop the left heel. And just pedal it out, getting that great stretch of the calf, the Achilles, and the whole back line of the body. One more pedal right and left. Make sure you're really grounding through your hands, pressing through all parts of your palm. Both heels drop down, tailbone lifts up, and then look to your hands and step forward. So again, walking forward, take as many steps as you need to. At the front edge of your mat, line up your toes. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, round your spine, forward fold. Let all of the tension go from your neck. Press to your feet, rise up on your inhale. Big stretch out and up, reaching to the sky, pressing down into the earth with your feet. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Now we're going to go through it a second time and go a little bit faster. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, dive forward, bend your knees, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, look forward, lengthen out from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Exhale, round your spine, forward fold, big lunge back with your right foot. Open your heart, sink your hips, release your back knee down to the mat. Point your right toes. Inhale, rise up, sun breath. Exhale, hands on either side of your left foot. Step back to child's pose. Left knee back to right knee, hips to heels, forehead to the mat. Inhale, shift forward, press through your palms, curl your toes, downward facing dog, pressing all the way back. And then look to your hands and walk your feet forward to the front edge of your mat. Line up your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your neck completely. Rise up with your inhale. Big breath in, big stretch to the sky. Ground through your feet. Stretch through your fingers. Exhale, heart center. Beginning again. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, dive forward. Relax your neck, nose to shins or knees. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward, stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Big lunge back with your left foot. Lift and open your heart, squeeze your back knee straight, and then go ahead and drop your back knee to the mat, point your toe. Inhale, rise up, sun breath, big breath. Exhale, hands on either side of your front foot, child's pose. Right knee back to left knee, forehead to the mat, pause. Inhale, shift into your hands, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels, dropping your heels. You're really reaching your heels to the back edge of your mat. And then looking forward, step to the front edge of your mat. Line up your toes. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, relax your neck. Rise up to standing. We're going to go a third and final round through. And that will complete your whole series. Okay, so stay with me. Inhale. Create that positive energy in your body. Full range of motion here. Feel the flow of energy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge back with your right foot. Release your right knee down to the mat. Point your right toes. Inhale, rising up. Big breath in. Exhale, hands on either side of your left foot, stepping back to child's pose. Hips to heels, forehead to the mat. Inhale, modified plank with bent knees. Exhale, bend your elbows lower down. Inhale into your cobra, pressing through your palms, opening your heart. Release back onto your belly. Push back, child's pose, forehead to the mat. Shifting forward into your hands, curl your toes, downward facing. And I know it feels like we're moving fast here, but the goal is to increase energy. Step forward to the front edge of your mat, otherwise known as prana, your life force energy. You'll feel it flowing through your body. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, round your spine, forward fold. Rising up with your inhale. We have one more series to go, leading with your left foot. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, round your spine, forward fold. Big lunge back, left foot. Open your heart, pull your shoulders back. Release your back knee down to the mat. Inhale, rise up, sun breath. Big circle. Hands on either side of your right foot. Step back to child's pose. Right knee back. Hips together, forehead to the mat. Inhale, shift forward, modified plank with bent knees. Exhale, make sure those ribs are sliding by your elbows as you lower down. Inhale into your back bend. Press your palms, lift and open your heart. And exhale, release down, push back. One more time, child's pose. And shift into downward facing dog. Curl your toes, lift your tailbone high, press back. And then look to your hands and step your feet forward to the front edge of your mat. Line up your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, relax your neck. Rise up to standing with your inhale. Stand up really tall, ground through your feet, stretch through your fingertips, and pause with your hands at heart center. Now, as you pause, just take a moment, feel the heat that you created in the body, the energy, and then go ahead and reset your intention. How do you want to feel? What action are you willing to take today to feel that way? Take 3 deep breaths in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Do that again. Deep breath in. And long, slow exhale. Really press through your palms. Feel the squeeze of your belly drawing in and back to your spine as your feet ground down into the earth. One more time. Deep breath in. And long, slow exhale. Awesome job. Taking 10 to 15 minutes daily doing these sun salutations can make a huge and positive difference in your energy. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.